It's the Jimmy Z Show!
Jimmy Z.
Hi everybody, Jimmy Z here. I'm not doing a show today on Thursday, but I am doing this special report on YouTube because this is the most important part of the current debate in Congress. John Boehner, Speaker of the House, called Rush Limbaugh on Tuesday, July 26th, to talk about the debt ceiling deal. Forget about the money. Forget about raising the debt ceiling. This new super committee, which I believe to be unconstitutional, is what you need to pay close attention to. Even Tea Party favorite Representative Allen West of Florida has jumped on board and now supports this deal. I'll put the link for the entire transcript in the video notes. And I have sound bites here. These are the portions of the conversation where Mr. Boehner talks about the new super committee. This is a bipartisan proposal. Senators Harry Reid, the Democrat, and Mitch McConnell, the Republican in the Senate, support this super committee as well. Within the following audio, Speaker Boehner calls it a select joint committee. But any way you slice it, this super committee of 12 bypasses Congress the way the Constitution has it set up. Here's Mr. Boehner.
It sets up a joint select committee of the members of Congress. 6 members from the House, 3 Democrats, 3 Republicans, and 6 members of the Senate. And they're charged with finding an additional $1.8 trillion worth of deficit reduction over the balance of this year. And they all meet. Any proposal that gets 7 votes out of that group would go into a package where there's an automatic up or down vote in the House and Senate. I believe the Joint Select Committee can, in fact, produce real cuts in spending.
What happens when we get to next April when this new $1 trillion line of credit that's being added expires and we're right back where we are today?
If, in fact, the Joint Committee does not report, the Congress is going to have to act. And we could be right where we are today, but it's the only way to force the Congress to make the cuts necessary to get our fiscal house in order. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you this plan isn't perfect. Again, it was an agreement between both houses of the Congress. Some people are concerned that the Joint Committee, my God, they might raise taxes. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be pretty hard for the Joint Committee to do that. I don't believe that the Republicans on this committee that get appointed are going to vote to increase taxes. And if they did, I don't believe the House of Representatives would approve the report of the Joint Committee. And so I don't fear that problem.
All right, I'm going to show you how easily the super committee could propose raising taxes. The super committee is comprised of 12 individuals, 12 members of Congress, 6 from the House, and 6 from the Senate. From the Senate, you'll have Harry Reid pick 3 Democrats, and from the House, Nancy Pelosi will pick 3 Democrats. In the Senate, Mitch McConnell will pick 3 Republicans. Now, what kind of Republicans do you suppose Mitch McConnell will choose? Tea Party conservatives? I think not. So you're going to end up with at least 9 members of this super committee who will either be in favor of raising taxes, the 6 Democrats, or likely open to the idea of raising taxes, McConnell's 3 Republicans. And all the super committee needs to send a proposal to raise taxes down to the now lesser original Congress, the House and the Senate, is a simple majority, 7 votes. Once in Congress, there's no debate and no amendment process. The only thing Congress gets to do is a simple up or down vote. That's how easily taxes could be raised by this unconstitutional Joint Select Committee, as Boehner calls it. That is the issue that matters. Forget the debt, forget the debt ceiling. And think about this. The super committee's abilities, responsibilities, and power, like all of the federal government, will grow and expand and increase over time. Please do me a favor and pass this along to your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, and your coworkers, all those people who need to understand what's really going on here. I'm Jimmy Z. My website is thejimmyzshow.com, and thank you for listening.
The Jimmy Z